Hello and welcome everyone. Today on the Division 2 is what I like to call the season finale day. We got to the end of the season, we finished the man, and we got the final scout mission done, and we unlocked the climax mission for the season. So today I'm going to cover that mission, but first I do want to get into the final scout mission. I cover these every Tuesday, and obviously we got the final scout mission today. I haven't been able to cover because we've been streaming this all day. So cover this at the start, and then we'll go into the climax mission itself, talk about how to unlock Master. We'll give you some tips on how to complete the Master difficulty as well. There may be some spoilers in this, so if you don't want to see the spoilers, don't watch any further because I will be discussing it all at length. And also, we'll discuss everything you need to know about this climax mission. We've got a backpack trophy, we've got a mask that you can get a hold of, and obviously by completing the Master mission for the first time, you will get the brand new exotic backpack, the Birdie backpack. So all that is going to be discussed in this video. We're going to start with this week's Scout Manhunt. So it is Scout Week 11, the final week of the season. We're in Judiciary Square, and we can see the first activity out of the three. We've got some blanks to fill in. So there's some blanks. Intel located at the blank infirmary. This is the hotel infirmary control point, and this is what it wants you to take over. You'll find that control point at the top of Judiciary Square, and you can take this over on any difficulty. And once you've done that, you'll get Scout activity completed for Activity 1. For Activity 2, you've got Recon blank in blank blank. I noticed the progress bar here was 0 out of 3. Whenever the progress bar is 0 out of 3, you've got to do open world activities. And that was the same for this one. So do any 3 open world activities in Judiciary Square. These can be any open world activities, but if you do a control point, you can see another control point south here. That will count as 2. So I did a territory control and then the control point, and I was done. I actually got scout activity completed halfway through this control point before we defended it because we had a resource convoy as well. And activity 3 for this week is one that a lot of people were stuck on because it's just all blank and it says 0 out of 10. I'm guessing, I have no idea how you're meant to figure out that code, if I'm being honest with you. I've got to give a shout out to someone now because in stream I said, if you tell me, I'll give you a shout out. And they did tell me, hello 4000. She said you got to kill 10 people with grenades. So before I show you the best way to do that, or what I think the best way to do that is, go over to Hello 4000's YouTube channel. She has just reached 1,000, or well, I say just reached, it feels like that. She recently reached 1,000 subs. She's nearly on 2,000. She's got a Ubisoft partnership as well. Absolutely awesome content creator. You see a lot in streams. I'll link this down in the video description. Go and give her a sub. And then here's how I did this. Just go to District Union Arena. Make sure you got concussion grenades on and set the difficulty to story. You'll always get some red bars at the start here. Just throw a concussion grenade at the red bar. And as long as you don't get spotted, he will take that hit and he will die. The first one you do will be 1 out of 10. Now what you can do after you get the first kill is just run straight back outside the mission. Now that you've alerted everybody, just reset the mission. Select story mode again. This will reset the ad spawn, so they'll be back in the same positions, and you can just do the same again. Just get into cover here, get another grenade out, throw the concussion grenade, and get your second kill. You just need to do this 10 times. You will run out of grenades, so you may need to fast travel to a safe house to replenish them and come back to get this finished. But once you've got 10 grenade kills, you'll have scout activity completed and this week's scout mission done. Now, as always, like on every week that I do these videos, I do show you the com as well, so that's no different. We're going to show you the com now. This will be 11 out of 14. There's 3 more to get from the Manhunt mission, the Climax mission. I will show when we talk about that in a little while, but I'll let you hear this one now before we move on.
Did you recognize him?
Not really. He looks kind of familiar. Maybe hunter training and fancy recruitment dinners. I think his name is David, or Joe, or Brian, or something. Dickie?
Cal would recruit a hunter named Dickie?
Oh, Dickie, you're so bad. Ugh.
We had very different lives before this.
Yeah, we did.
You've always been the best wing woman.
Don't get sentimental now.
You and Faye. It's funny. The bridge before this never would have looked at her twice.
With or without the eye patch?
You never would have met. I like you with her. Is it wrong I'm grateful Amherst blew up the world?
Probably. But you're trying to be sweet, so everything is wrong.
Schaefer's in division custody.
I know. In a coma.
They're coming for you and Faye next.
I know. I wish we had more time. he's waiting.
So now we move on to the climax mission. This is going to unlock after you've completed the week 11 manhunt, and it won't unlock before you've done that. So if you're coming back to the game, you're returning and you haven't done the scout missions yet for this season, you won't be able to do this. It doesn't even matter if you jump in with somebody that has. There's no way of playing this mission unless you've completed all of the 11 scout missions for this season. I've shown you week 11 today, and I've got a playlist that's linked down in the video description. I'll show you all of the weeks 1 to 11 if you want to get them done in a couple of hours as quick as possible. There's guides there for you. Go and check them out, complete all the missions, and then you'll be able to take this on. So just remember that. However, at the end of this season, if you're coming back to this game and the season's over, we're into a new season, this will go as a legacy manhunt and you'll be able to complete it at any time. Now, before you can play this mission on Master, you've got to complete it on another difficulty first, whether that's normal, hard, challenging, or heroic. We went heroic for our first run, and then once you've completed another difficulty, that's when Master will unlock. I'm not sure if that's the case when you play it back. If you don't play it before next season and you play it as a legacy mission, you might be able to go Master from the start. I'm not so sure. But right now, while this season is active and this is the Master mission, this is how you got to do it. And with the exotic drop that you get, so the Birdie exotic backpack, there is a chance of this dropping on any difficulty. The higher difficulty that you play, the more chance there is that it's going to drop at the end of the mission. However, when you play your first Master mission, it's a guaranteed drop on your first Master completion. So you can get the Birdie backpack on a Master clear for the first time. If you remember the Theo Parnell Master mission, which is the first Master mission that we got last season, there's quite a few mechanics to that. It's quite difficult for the first time. You got a few things to figure out. This mission's not really like that, so if you're expecting that again, you might be a little bit disappointed. In the first real area that you do, there are some generators that you've got to take out. There's 6 generators in the area, and similar to the Theo Parnell start of that mission where there was turrets and you had to take out generators to disable them, you're doing the same here, and it will be different generators every time. As I said, there's 6 in the area. When you're playing on heroic, you got to take out 2 of them. When you play on Master later, it'll be taking out 3 of them, but it plays exactly the same. Just get rid of the generators to turn off these machine guns and then clear all of the ads. It's pretty much a DPS check. And now this is where there's definitely going to be spoilers, so if you don't want any spoilers, turn off now, because I'm going to show you spoilers. You want to see this for the first time. When you are playing on a lower difficulty, you will get all of the story involved, and you're going to see some story progression that's leading on to the next season. There's some echoes that you're going to find. There's one echo on screen that's about to pop up potentially that you can listen to. In fact, I'll show you that. You can listen to this echo, and once you finish this mission, which is just a standard mission, from now, to be honest with you, from the bit I showed you at the start, there's not much going on. There's a few more turrets and generators you got to do, but it's all easy. Just kill ads, get to the end of the mission, and you're going to see this echo here with Faye Lau and Andrew Ellis. So what I'm going to do now is just show this echo so you can hear it. You might hear our reactions as well. And there's also a cutscene to finish off the season. I think we are talking over this as well, so I do apologize. You're going to hear us talk and our reaction as it happens. But for those that want to see it, here it is.
You have to take it before she does. You can clone the clearance to your watch and delete it from mine. You have to do whatever it takes to keep it from
Oh,
that.
you're kidding me.
Give me your arm, Agent Lau. It is done. Now, finish your mission. Thank you for your service, Mr. President. Thank you, Agent.
Ellis was trying to help. We need to find
Wow.
Kelso.
Oh, what? That's me. Who's this guy?
They're women's hands, that's Kelso.
Why is she killing people? I'm guessing she's put him in that coma. And that's waking him up.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
Oh, go away, Manny.
Take down your hood. Kelso? What? What have you done?
It's not Kelso.
Oh, fuck.
Is it?
That hurt. Schaefer? Where's Faye? I need to talk to Faye. I'm sorry. You can't. It's not safe. She knows. Nat knows. I need to help Faye before it's too late. How long was I out? 2 months.
6 years.
Over 2 months sleep.
So Schaefer is awake. Kelso's killing our barber. That guy that was injecting Schaefer or whatever he was doing, giving him medication, is the barber. You'll notice if you go to the quartermaster, or the guy where you choose your skills from, and go over to staff, he was the barber. I didn't know that. Thanks to Poons for pointing that out in chat. So not sure where the story's heading now. I feel like this was meant to be a long time ago. We're finally continuing the story. Schaefer's waking up. We're going to find out more information about that bunker, I guess, because that's where we're meant to be heading. How that works, I don't know. But yeah, it's going to be an exciting season on May 27th when it lands. I'm looking forward to seeing where this pans out. But for now, we're now going to move to the master version of this climax mission and discuss all the changes to that and the rewards that you can get from it. So the master version of this mission isn't as difficult as the Theo Parnell one last season, I don't think. There is a surprise that we will show you as we go through it now. But it's pretty much the same as the story way. There's nothing much different really. You're taking out those generators to stop those turrets. You're killing ads. And there's a nice encounter in the middle of the mission that you got to do as well. But it's very much similar. It's just a little bit difficult, and we took it serious. The build setup that we had, a few people were asking us in stream, for our first attempt we had a tank, like an invincible tank, explosive resistance PFE build, so they were real good. Stacy was running that. She could go around and shoot out the generators for us. We had 2 DPS and a healer. So tank, 2 DPS, healer. 1 DPS was wearing a Coyote's mask and buffing that way. The other DPS, myself, I was running with a glass cannon striker build, so for strong DPS. And as I said, the mission plays out the same as it does on the other difficulties. In the first area, you got to take out 3 of the turrets. So we had Lady Rock on the tank build, go round, take out the 3 generators which were attached to the turrets to take them out, and we cleared the ads. And then for the rest of the mission, it was pretty much the same, apart from this part here. You got to clear an area where you come to this location and hunters are going to spawn in. There is a hunter encounter. 4 hunters spawn in, and it doesn't matter whether you're playing solo in a group of 2, group of 3, or group of 4, it will always be 4 hunters. Our best strategy for this is that we ran to the end of the area where this gate is, and we fought them from here, trying to funnel them through. They wouldn't really push us. They push one at a time. At times you had a shock trap set up. The healer would heal and have a shock trap on, and obviously we used our modifiers. We couldn't really use skills because the EMP you all the time, but things like that micro coil modifier, we can set them on fire, is quite handy. But yeah, set yourself up however you want with your modifiers there, but you're not going to really have use of any skills like a Crusader shield or be invincible that way. But just take your time. Hunters will push you from time to time. You'll be able to kill one by one as they push. Try and get some angles. Maybe push in if you're feeling a little bit confident. But take your time. You'll be able to deal with these hunters very easily. Now, there are 2 additional rewards to the master mission. One's kind of like a secret where you're shooting ducks again, and the other one is on these hunters. These hunters, once you defeat them, they will drop you a mask. But we're not sure if it's bugged right now, because not everybody gets the mask. It's not like a loot drop like it normally is when you defeat hunters. They drop a mask on the ground and you pick it up. It automatically goes into your inventory. You'll notice in the bottom left hand corner of your screen. But only 1 person got it when we did it. And we did 4 testing on this to see how you got the mask. But as far as we could tell, it's completely random. So this is the first time that we cleared this area. I'm just about to kill the last hunter now. We're all shooting at him. Not sure if I got the kill there or not, but we don't think it matters who gets the kill. But in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, as he does die, I got received Wolf's Mask. And that is the mask that you're aiming to get from those hunters. And this is what that mask looks like. I think it looks pretty good, to be honest with you. I do like it. It got Wolf's painted on the front there. But it's a shame that hunter masks can't have a hood. I've always hated that. But a very good looking mask. And now, things that we tested with this, a lot of people in chat were saying you got to be the group leader, which I was in this instance. So that did make sense that I got it. But other people are saying you have to be the last one to kill the last hunter. So you must be the one that kills that last hunter to get it, which I could have been in that. Now, we tested this time and time again. I was the leader throughout and other people did get the mask. So that has nothing to do with it. It doesn't matter who the group leader is. And it looked, for the most part, that the person that got the final kill on the hunters did get it. It seemed like it could have been that way. But we did test that and it wasn't the case. So I do think this mask drop is a completely random drop. What I'm actually thinking is it might be RNG based, that they want you to replay this for a chance of it dropping potentially. But we never seen where like more than one person got the mask. I got it. Hello got it on another run, Black got it on another run, and then we're trying to get it for Jen as well at one point when all three of us had one, and we made sure she was the last to kill as well. She was the only one to kill the last hunter and she didn't get it. So it's definitely a bit RNG based right now. You just keep on replaying this mission and killing those hunters until your mask drops, and I don't think there's anything you can really do to make it happen. It's just going to happen when it does. Whether it's meant to be like that or whether it's bugged though, we don't know. Maybe Massive will let us know over the next few days. Might get fixed in the future, so it's a guarantee drop for you and your squad, which is what I expect it to be really. But I know a lot of people are asking questions about this. Just good luck. Keep on playing it. There's nothing you can really do to make it drop. Right now it is just RNG as far as we can tell. After the hunter spawn though, there's nothing else special with the mission. You're just going to go and kill more ads and get the mission completion. The first clear of the master mission will give you the Birdie's quick fix backpack right away though. As I said earlier on, it is a guaranteed drop on your first master clear. After that, it's just a percentage drop again. It'll go in line with all of the other difficulties. The higher the difficulty, the higher chance you've got it to drop. I'm not sure on what those percentages are, but you can get this backpack to drop on normal if you want to. It's just a low chance, and then master will be the best chance. But as I said, the first time clear, you will get this Birdie backpack. We'll take a quick look at it and just show you how good it is at reviving as well. So here it is on screen now. You get the Talent Combat Medic, where you get plus 90% revive speed. This is only when someone is in a down state, though. If somebody goes into an unconscious state, it doesn't come into play, which I think is a little bit annoying. I think it'd be great if that 90% worked when they're unconscious as well. But we've tested it. It doesn't. But when they're in a down state and they're crawling on their knees, I'll show you a clip in a second. You pick them up instantly. You get 50% weaken debuff timer, 45% hive efficiency, which provides 50% damage resistance to both agents while reviving or being revived, and for 5 seconds after a successful hive revive, or 10 seconds after a manual revive. Any successful revives will provide 1+ skill tier for 5 seconds, and revives when you're at skill tier 6 will grant you overcharge for 30 seconds. And then just look how quick I get Hello up here. She's just killed herself and pressing square. She is up instantly. It is fun. Now, I'm not sure if I like this backpack or not. I'm going to do another video. I've got an idea of a build potentially to put it on like a tank sort of build. Imagine being a tank. I know it's not made for a tank. I'm trying to think outside the box a little bit. But if you're a tank on your team and you're picking people up, you can pick people up super, super quick. But also you can replace this on some standard healer builds. Hello's just gone unconscious here as well, so you can see how slow that is. When they're unconscious, it's exactly the same time as it is normally. There's no speed boost on that. And finally, there is one more secret to discuss of this climax mission. You may have noticed me running around with a rubber duck as a backpack trophy right now. And that's because there are 24, I believe, rubber ducks throughout this mission that you can shoot. You can see one here right at the start of the mission on the plane wing. This is the first one. And then throughout the mission, you're going to shoot 23 more, I think. And if you shoot all 23, you're going to see a yellow flare or a green flare at the end where there's going to be a rubber duck backpack trophy inside a container that you can open. You can't open this container unless you shoot all the rubber ducks. I'm not going to show you the location of all those right now in this video because I still need to go and record it properly. But that will be in another video later on today or tomorrow. It'll be dropped on the channel if you want to see that and go and collect these yourself. This can be done on any difficulty as well. Doesn't have to be the master mission. You can do it on the normal version if you want to. But that's it. I guess I just want to end with my thoughts on this master mission. I was very excited for this because the first one with Theo Parnell, last season was really good. I liked the extra mechanics to it. I liked how challenging it was. It was good going through with the squad the first time, then it was good trying it as a duo with Stacy, and I even soloed it, and it was a good challenge. My first thoughts this time was, where are the mechanics? There was no real special mechanics about the mission or anything like that. But I think that's the only thing that really disappointed me. I knew this mission was going to be a lot easier than last season just because of the modifiers. I think Rogue Momentum is very powerful. We are super powerful, which makes killing ads very, very easy. You get like an invulnerable shield as well. If you hit overdrive, you can wear glass cannon or red build and be behind a Crusader shield. It's so OP. So it was always going to be easy. It was a nice surprise to have the 4 Hunter battle in the middle of the mission. That was good. Chat ruined it for me live on stream, so I knew about it before it happened. Stop doing that. When you're watching streamers do something for the first time, don't ruin it. Like, that's a spoiler. They don't want to know. I don't anyway. So many people ruined that for me, which was a bit annoying. But still, it was good. I like that encounter. We wiped a couple of times on that. It's the only part where we did wipe, I think, before our first completion anyway, and we had to kind of like figure out some sort of strategy to get all 4 done. So it was good. I love that they added a mask to it again, even though at the minute it's a random drop from the hunters. And I like there's another secret with the rubber ducks. I hope they keep this going on. It's great that like every season we're getting this climax mission now. Hopefully they get better with some mechanics again next time. Maybe I did miss that on this one, but I still think it's great. There's secrets to go and solve. There's some rewards to go and get from it. And yeah, I'm all for these. I think these are great to end the season. Nice to have a cutscene this time as well to advance the story with Schaefer waking up as well. We've been waiting for that for years. They said 2 months in the clip, but like Hello said, it's literally been 6 freaking years, not 2 months for us. So that was good. And yeah, I'm happy. A great end to the season. I've really enjoyed this season on the Division 2 as well. Year 7's looking very good. We've got a DLC coming as well in Brooklyn on the 27th of May. I think it's a great time to be playing the game. I hope you enjoyed today as much as I did. I think it's awesome. I got some more videos coming out the next few days. We're going to cover these ducks. I'll cover the locations. I might cover the mask video in a solo video as well. We're going to be talking about the extended season pass as well. You can now go further than level 100 and unlock more cool stuff. There's a very good surprise with that, by the way. The caches you can get out of that can drop Eagle Bearers, Ravenuses, and exclusive exotics. They've added that to the patch notes. That's intended. So right now, if you want some exclusive exotics that lock behind raids, you can just farm and potentially get these as season pass rewards on this like season extension that they're doing. And this is live for 3 weeks. I'll be covering that in a separate video also. So yeah, check the videos out that drop over the next few days. Thank you for watching this one. Don't forget to hit like on the video, comment down below to help the algorithm, subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. We've got some great Discord communities as well. You can check them out in the video description. But until next time, thank you for watching this one. Take care and peace out. And apologies, we have a bit of an encore to this video. Just realized as I finished editing that one, I said I'd show you the final 3 comms to the Burden of Truth season. So I will show you them now to close off the video. These 3 comms you will get when you play it for the first time. So on a lower difficulty, you should get all 3 of these. If you're still needing any comms whatsoever, just keep on replaying this Manhunt mission. You'll unlock them, especially after this season ends. As long as you've done all the scout missions and this master mission, you should have all 14 of these comms. I'll play the final 3 that you get on this mission now, though. Take care. Peace out.
Do you ever spend so much time making excuses for someone's behavior that you forget why you were friends with them to begin with?
No.
Bullshit.
I tend not to let that many people get that close to me. And when people piss me off, I push them away.
I know. You should work on that.
With Nat or Mac?
Nat. Mac is Mac. She's never going to change. We'll never be satisfied, so she will never be happy. She's too old to change.
She's only 40.
Yeah, but she's been like this since she was 16. It's who she is. She has no incentive to change, so why would she?
You sure you're not talking about Nat?
Nat is probably the saddest person I've ever met.
She seems so perfect.
That's her superpower. Everyone thinks it's being the person who can fulfill your deepest desires, but that's just access to Isaac's database. It's really easy to figure out someone's dream if they tell you. Makes you appear to be this super empathetic and intuitive person, but it's just data and tech. Scan a person's face, have your algorithm search every piece of intel on them for hopes and dreams, and it pops up on our smart lens or watch, and voila, you can make anyone's dream come true.
I still haven't decided if that is amazing or terrifying.
It's both. If people have amazing dreams, it's amazing. But people who dream of horrible and vile things, that's the world. That's our world. sick and twisted and glorious and beautiful. It's full of possibility and pain.
It's beautiful.
It's expensive and served its purpose. You can have it if you want. Read the inscription.
To hide that ugly-ass watch so you stop being so fucking embarrassing. Mac, wow, okay. Well, she, is...
The worst. She's the worst.
Isn't she like a rich philanthropist?
Oh yeah, she's that too. Very community-oriented. But you know, if you're a friend, she's a dick to you. All ego and competition. It's Nat's fault, really. They always have to one-up each other. I wish they'd just fuck and calm down.
Nat and Mac?
It'll never happen. Nat's too repressed, and Mac's too Mac.
I have no idea what that means.
You ever meet someone who doesn't think they deserve to be happy, so they do everything in their power to make sure they will never be happy?
Sure.
Mac is the billionaire version of that. Her parents died when she was little, and she got shipped off to boarding school with the rest of the royals and captains of industry kids. She hated it there. She would never be as beautiful as Nat, and she didn't want her inheritance. She didn't want to feed the war machine and pass it on to her kids. So she was hell-bent on never having kids and tried to give away all the blood money. As a joke, she made a fashion line, and it took off. So the blood money multiplied. And now she's just this sad, rich spinster in a marble tomb trying to make up for generations of exploitation. It's not possible. So she's just in the speakeasy getting drunk, growing tomatoes, and occasionally making titanium bracelets for her friends with really inappropriate inscriptions.
What do you want, Keener?
Please, Vanguard.
What do you want, Vanguard?
Have you considered my proposition?
Yes.
And have you made a decision?
Yes. Cassandra and Bridge convinced me. They're good people.
Viper.
What?
I'm Vanguard, she's Viper. And you're the key.
I'm what?
You're the key.
Oh, cool. And what exactly am I supposed to unlock?
Nat's secret bunkers.
Good luck with that. She'll never let you near them.
Of course not. But you're her favorite. You already have the security clearance we require. We just need a good reason to get you to the bunker so you can upload Theo's program.